What does the Donald Trump presidency mean for the Medicare industry? And I know that's a controversial term these days to say Medicare industry, but currently what system we're under is a little bit of a private-public marriage between private health insurance companies and the federal government. Now, first, I think it's important for us to find out, why did Medicare Advantage start in the first place? So Medicare Advantage started originally based on the concept of health maintenance and value-based care. The concept is that if a customer is on, or not a customer, but a Medicare beneficiary is on a Medicare Advantage plan, that through the communication from the carrier to the providers and then the networks and health maintenance organizations, they can affect more positive outcomes and reduce the cost of the beneficiary over time to the federal Medicare program. Now, there will be a lot of concepts out there from typically, one-sided media outlets that are pushing the narrative that Medicare Advantage is costing more, but it's kind of voodoo math. It's a complex concept, right? Because they might be comparing it to health without any of the cost of bureaucracy relative to the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, et cetera. And when they start doing that, it can be, it's just not appropriate math, because when they're looking at, here's what we pay Humana, United Healthcare, CVS, Aetna, Centene, whoever we're paying as the Medicare Advantage company, and they're paying them, and that covers all of the administrative burden, everything, soup to nuts, marketing, sales, everything, for that organization and that member. But when they're comparing, they're probably comparing just the actual healthcare spend of the member to the entirety of what they're paying for the member to the company. So concept is complex there, but the reason I wanted to bring all that up is because this is a highly politicized concept, and a Trump administration does mean changes for for the market that you're in. And while there are a lot of influencers out there that will tell you, your success isn't dependent on what the government does. That is true, but understanding what the government does and understanding what the opportunity is can help you make bets with your advertising dollars, with your time and energy, with your infrastructure build into certain markets. And our belief is that the Trump administration will be very good to the privatized market in the health insurance world. Whether you think that is a good thing or not is irrelevant. If you think it's a bad thing, then advocate for universal health care somewhere else. That's fine. But the market that we're in, if you want to help consumers and build a business around helping the consumers navigate that, it is a great time to do so. If you are not in the market right now, it is 100% a good thing for you. If you're already in the market and you have a large book of business, but you are not adequately growing your infrastructure, there will be changes coming, because we believe the plan design in 2026 and 2027 will get better and better again. And that getting better in the plan design is going to mean that your book is going to shift around. If your infrastructure doesn't increase, you're just going to go into service mode, and you're not going to be able to stack on as much new business as you are just in, moving people around. So, but if you do increase your infrastructure, increase your marketing behind that, it's more and more opportunity to help more people. Anytime something's changing, whether for the better or the worse, still there is a problem there and someone has to be helped. But what we've seen is we've grown through regulate, and we think we're going to come into a market now where they're going to peel back some of those regulations. And I'm by no means for zero regulation, but I'm definitely not for blanketed regulation with little to no thought put behind the actual efficacy of that regulation. So we think the Trump administration will be very good for insurance agents and the brokerage community. I think it's friendly to sales. I think it's friendly to capitalism. I think it's friendly to private innovation and the power of businesses and competition. And that is all good for anyone who is not just wanting to sit around and collect their revenue and wants to grow. If you want to grow, this is the time to do it. And if I was a betting man, which I am in business, I would bet by hiring people and getting ready for a great 2 to 4 year period at least. So Thank you guys for watching. Hope that helps encourage you to go out and build a business worth building in this environment.